Hey guys, it's Ross Scotland on Space Couch. Today we're comparing Kenobis. We have Ewan McGregor's Obi-Wan Kenobi and Sir Alec Guinness's older Obi-Wan Kenobi. So let's just bring them closer. Now, it is a decent sculpt of them both when you see it in profile, especially this one, the Ewan McGregor. But look, I still think it's a decent facial cast of Sir Alec Guinness also. Now, similarities, but also differences, of course, in their dress. Different belts, of course. You see Kenobi has those on the back. Now, what does old Kenobi have? Very simple. It's just, oh, there you go. Just lower your lightsaber for a bit. I did manage to get him to stand, by the way. I popped him in some hot water for a minute or so, and the plastic became nice and pliable, and I was able to move them into the right position. But yes, he has this satchel at the side, nothing else on the back, and the other side, does he have anything? No. So Obi-Wan, Ewan's belt, is much more functional, or has more functionality than this one, but obviously he was a soldier then, and now he's just a simple hermit. There is a similarity, of course, in the actual clothing, although this is smaller than on here, but you see this and this very, very similar, of course, although as he's older he does have longer robes. Underneath it's the boots, very similar to those ones you see there, but yes, very nice figures, both of them. Now let's just have a look at their lightsabers. There's the two. This is old Kenobi, that's young Kenobi. I do actually kind of recognise this maybe from the Clone Wars, but I'm not sure if he ever lost his lightsaber and ended up with this one. I know Anakin was always the one who was losing his lightsaber. It must have happened to Kenobi at least once. So maybe that's why it's different. But like I say, they both look kind of familiar, especially this one. Maybe this is just a random lightsaber that they threw in there. I don't know. But also, slightly, I don't know if you can tell, slightly different shades of blue. The older one is darker, whereas the younger one is lighter. I doubt that that's any sort of deep lightsaber lore or anything like that. It's probably just slightly different coloured plastics. But that would be interesting if your lightsaber blade grew deeper in colour the older that you got. Fascinating concept. So let's put these back in. Oh, that's the wrong one. Sure, you wouldn't want to use some unknown lightsaber. Right, let's see if they can cross blades, perhaps. Cross the streams, the time streams anyway. Maybe via the world between worlds. So, that doesn't really look very dynamic, does it? There. Kenobis crossing blades. I wonder who would win. Obviously this one is the one that takes out more, and this one doesn't. So I guess that is something you get better at as you get older, although you do tend to lose the ability to do a lot of that physical stuff all of the time. That's why Yoda hobbles around with his cane most of the time and only very infrequently calls upon the Force to help him do like that. The youngsters are doing it all the time for kicks. I mean, you're seeing Ahsoka and Anakin in the Clone Wars bouncing around the whole time. But yes, great pair of figures these. Very happy with my two Kenobis. Classic character, of course. And even made a voice appearance, if you can call a voice appearance an appearance, in The Force Awakens. He says Rey, and that was cut down from the word afraid. And he says these are your first steps. So it would be good if we could see some iteration of Kenobi in episode 9, because apparently that Obi-Wan movie that's been talked about ad infinitum forever is now not happening. Who knows? Even Ewan McGregor says it's not in development, and you'd like to think he would be in a position to know something like that, given he would have to be in it. But yes, great pair of figures, delighted with them. Like I say, great character. I do like him in the Clone Wars as well as in the prequels. Not to mention him doing the Wise Old Master and then the Force Ghost in the original trilogy. But yes, there you go, guys. That's just a quick comparison of my two Kenobis. Please subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this content. Leave me a comment or suggestion for upcoming topic you'd like to see discussed, or like the video.